Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Can- Is your speaker
Good
on?
evening, sir. Yes.
I'm not
Good
hearing
evening.
you.
Can you hear me? Good evening.
Oh,
Can you hear me now? Hello.
hello?
Good evening.
Okay, let me.
Good evening.
Oh, sorry.
So you can hear me now, right?
Yeah. I didn't know the headphone was on. So how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Fine. Do you mind introducing yourself to netizens?
Oh, okay. My name is Ikwo Diana Basi. I'm a writer, storyteller, performance poet, a published author.
Oh, that's lovely. So before we go into the books you've published, I was growing up like.
So I am Nigerian, born and raised in Nigeria. I grew up, most of my childhood was in Lagos, in the southwest of Nigeria. Well, growing up was fun, as much as I can remember, until when I was sometime in primary school, we had SAP, the Structural Adjustment Program. And I don't know why I'm remembering that now, but when you just asked me about growing up, for some reason, I remember being in primary school and being told that everybody had to tighten their belts because of SAP. So we had to adjust our lifestyle, adjust our meal time, number of meals, quantity of meals. And after that, we just kept on hearing about how Nigeria used to be better before, in the years before I was born, and all of that. And it hasn't gotten any better since. But growing up was fun. I lived in Lagos and then I went home to my village in the Niger Delta in Akwa Ibom State every year, sometimes every 2 years or every 3 years when, we had those long stretches. But yeah.
Now, how come you got interested in writing?
I don't know. I just knew that I enjoy stories from a young age. Whether the stories were told on television as cartoons, or whether they were told as film, or as Tales by Moonlight. That program we used to enjoy watching when I was a child. We used to watch it every Sunday. I just enjoyed listening to stories, and then eventually I enjoyed reading books. And then I also started telling stories of my own, first as a way of escape into an imaginary world. And then I just found that there's always a story coming to my mind. Or if it's not a story, then it's a poem. I used to read a lot growing up. I read all the books I found in my house, even the ones that were hidden by the adults. I would always find a way to sleep. Once it was in page form, I would read it. It didn't matter if it was a novel, encyclopedia, or anything. I just read, as long as it was in books I read.
In your words, you said as a way of escape. Escape from where?
From life now. So the first things I wrote down when I was a teenager, and I felt like I wasn't understood, or like I felt troubled. and felt the adults around me couldn't understand me, I would write those thoughts down. Eventually, I learned that was poetry I was writing. That's what I mean by escape. Or sometimes things are happening around you and around me, and I just want to imagine I was somewhere else. So I would write a story about that somewhere else. That's it.
Like a make-believe world.
Yes, like make-believe.
How many books have you written?
I've written 3 books, 2 poetry collections and a collection of short stories.
Do you have copies there?
You mean here where you can see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, for instance, I'm not sure if you can see. This one, for instance, has just been nominated for the Nigeria Literature Prize, which is sponsored by the NLNG. Can you see?
Of course. Is it poetry?
Yes, it's a poetry collection. Okay. This is a poetry. It's coming undone as Stitch's title. I was asking if you can see because I think my background is blurred. Maybe I could.
No. I saw it.
And then just before that one, in 2020, during the COVID lockdown, I published Eforiro and other stories.
Okay, you are not locked down.
Definitely not. I wasn't. So I published. You know what? Just a minute. Let me remove that background because I think.
What?
I don't know.
I mean,
can you see?
No, I can see. But then, for the benefit of those who don't understand, what does Eforiro? What does it mean?
So Eforiro is the name of a soup or stew.
You can put the book down.
Eforiro is the name of it's a meal in southwestern Nigeria. It's made with vegetables. So Eforiro, the expression Eforiro literally means to stir or mix vegetables. The soup is cooked with with vegetables, and I titled.
Hello.